2,600 hours. Responded with troop of valuable resources.
Gross misallocation of value.
Cat, you read her file?
Only the part.
Take out 2 freighters from dry dock. Important.
Hi to you, Lieutenant. You're stepping into some shoes the rest of the squad. Wolf stuff stays behind. Clear? No. We're looking at a down relay outpost, 50 click.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ. Can't say what's jamming us.
You heard her, dead zone. Let's stay focused. Watch it out. Mobile team, spread out. Watch the approach.
Why are we not?
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
We don't need to telegraph a presence. Noble 6, move into the house.
They're not rebels, they're farmers. Look at them last night. He heard screams.
Signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
Cop, time it.
Double time.
Damn.
Fill me in, Command. June, you see anything? Negative. To the west, we're about to be flanked.
Huh? Damn it, Covenant!
Spartans. Assist.
Oh, got some new ones, huh? Noble, moving to assist.
Stand cheer up, big man. This whole valley just turned into a...
Boss, I'm showing more activity to the east. Copy that, Jim.
Oh, stay back, please.
Get to work, Noble.
I get the shot count. Under fire.
I've got visual.
Covenant is on reach. The troopers? Let's suspect, but don't we have more important things to do than round up? Noble leader, I'm seeing possible friendly forces.
Repeat, Mayday, Mayday, 3 Charlie 6, we are on position.
We need to find those troopers now. Coming! Noble 3,
And we're gonna do heroic and finally legendary, and then we'll get kind of repetitive towards the end. A really big game I could stream, and we're gonna do the same thing. More hostiles.
Said yes to this.
Got a raid from the lower platform. Controls.
What about you and Cat? Jude's on his way with a...
First stage engine burn nominal. Stage 7.
Stage separation.
Second stage ignition.
Wish there was more of it, didn't he?
Noble 5, welcome to Operation Uppercut.
Who's gonna reach the dock first? between.
Defensive batteries are 56%. Hang it. Nice hit. Defensive battery. That was sweeping in from behind, Spartan. Oh, is there any place the Covenant isn't? As we lock. Hit. Be fire. Shake. Come on, you know your way around a safe. Rounds on target. 9 to Saber teams. Phantoms are inbound on Vector 7, Mark 4.
And
This damn is hot. Taking fire. Hold it, take it out. Check out. I'm getting hammered.
it's got hit.
Taking shots from that gunboats are in position. Got the kill. Great shot.
Re-entry pack disengaged.
I need your...
Cockpit depressurization complete.
Noble 5, please repeat.
by 22.
Gladly. Only sword place, sector 18G. Noble 5,
I know.
We've flagged a Corvette-class vessel on a predicted docking track with our target. I need your Saber team to clear the way for boarding.
Understood, Colonel.
As she's on us, the Savannah will be joining you to provide local fire support. UNSC Savannah.
We'll get it done, Colonel. 6 out.
Corvette sighted within visual range of nav beacon RA-15.
Frigate Savannah in position. Saber team, sound off. Echo 1, solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't call for help. I want to clip her engines, Colonel. See if we can slow her down.
Good thinking, Savex. And marking targets. Take out the Corvette's main engines.
Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the target was jammed. All Echo 2.
Don't let any...
Somebody peel this Seraphim! Somebody get this Seraphim on back! I'm taking fire!
Hear you scream.
Somebody get this Seraphim on back! I need assistance! Enemy fighter down!
Hello, this is Thumbs United. We're doing our Let's Play of all the Halos, all the difficulties. We are currently on Halo 3. This is the 94th Let's Play of Halo. We started off with Halo Reach, going from from easy to legendary, and then we did Halo 1 and Halo 2. Halo 2 was the worst on legendary. Halo 2 is my favorite game, but it's the worst on legendary. It was so hard. There were things like you would land a plasma grenade on Elite's head, and it would go off, and he'd still have shields, still have full health. I mean, it's not like he had full shields, but it was still ridiculous because it was like you had to. That was a game that was really meant to be played co-op on legendary, and it was borderline impossible by myself. But the good news is, after Halo 2 on legendary, there hasn't been a
the first generator, then head to the third.
There hasn't been a game that's been as difficult as that. So that's nice. Seems like it's all downhill from there. We did Halo ODST, and now we're currently doing Halo 3. We already ran through it on easy, but now we're going through it on normal. And the plan, fingers crossed, is to complete this on complete normal today. We did like 4 levels last time. There's only 2 more levels after this one, so right now we have 3 levels to get through. That guy was distracted looking at do. Let's see if we can get that tank, that anti-air. We did. Moseying around. And so I've been pretty busy, mainly with tech stuff. I took a break. I've actually streamed before, like a couple weeks ago. It was like a week or a couple weeks ago. But I took a break a little bit because I was getting tired of streaming, but mainly I had so much to do. And I couldn't stream at the same time because a lot of it was computer repair stuff that I was doing. I had to organize all my hard drives and everything, which it's a lot.
Hold position. I'm on my way. Shipmaster, begin diversionary bombardment.
Trying to.
I will beat the Prophet's shield like a drum. By the time the barrier falls, he will beg.
And so it was a lot to go through because it's part of the reason why I was going through all the hard drives was I'm just kind of doing an audit. I wanted to make sure that all the footage that I'm going through, all my projects that I'm editing, I was making sure there wasn't duplicate, footage and everything. So that's even more difficult to do and labor intensive because you have to check the footage. And so if you think, oh, I have footage here on this hard drive and it's the same as the footage on a different hard drive, I have to make sure that the footage I am deleting is not the full resolution footage. Because sometimes what I do is, not sometimes, most of the time, what I do is I do placeholder editing. So I'll edit essentially a standard definition file. And then when I have it render, it uses the HD or the 4K or 8K file. That way, I can edit huge projects on a small hard drive and then the full resolution stuff's on a separate. So there's a lot of back and forth you have to double check. And I was thinking, oh man, I got so much duplicate data. But oh, you know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. I have a visitor.
Permanently disable that cruiser's communication. Jake, uppercut, faced. Colonel, on our way to the hangar.
Okay, I'm back. So, the problem was that I had so much... I thought I had so much duplicate footage, because I was like, oh, you know, maybe I've been sloppy and having things on 2 or 3 hard drives and everything. And so I went through everything. And nope. Almost everything was original footage and the projects and stuff. And so there were some that were set up to be rendered and everything, and I didn't delete those because, you know, it'd be too difficult to reset up later. And oh man, this ain't good. This ain't good. We're kind of in a safe place. I thought the Wraith could hit us, but it ended up it couldn't. Oh, we got so lucky. If those guys get in, let the Wraith decide to run. But, so I thought it was all duplicate data and everything. And it ended up that it was not. It was all original footage and then ready to render projects. I was like, what? As you might say, oh, well, why did that take you so long to figure it out? Well, the other thing I was doing was I was consolidating hard drives. So if there was one hard drive that had, 500 gigs available, I would go around and go through all the other hard drives and say, okay, let's move as much as we can onto that 500 gigs. So everything is full, kind of. All the hard drives that could be full are full, and so that also means that there was a lot of space made available, and so I was able to free up I think it was like 4 hard drives to being completely empty, and like 3 of them were 2 terabyte hard drives. So that was good, but it wasn't really what I hoped. I hoped I was going to get like maybe significantly more hard drives free. And then the embarrassing thing is, I actually figured out, how many. Oh no, I wanted those carbines. Let's see if I can get it. I counted how many hard drives still worked and everything. And so it was funny because it went from being 69 terabytes, which I thought, oh, that's funny. No, it went from being 70 terabytes to 69 because one hard drive failed. And like I said, because I was shuffling everything around, some of the hard drives I had to clone onto others. So that uses, 100% of the hard drive. And most of the time you only use a small section of the hard drive. So if it's about to fail, you don't really know till it's too late. But one of them did fail. But I was lucky because it didn't have anything important on it. So it went from 70 to 69 terabytes, and then it went for, and I was like, yay. And then I got an extra hard drive. My sister gave me one for my birthday, so now it's 72 terabytes. But my C drive in my PC was acting really weird. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to clone that hard drive. So I did. It took a couple of days.
Chief,
Thank goodness.
down.
And so I cloned that hard drive, and then
Good work, Chief. That's one. The Arbiter should be just about to... That's two. It's all up to Johnson's team now. Get back outside, Chief. Wait for transport. Johnson, come in. Over.
I'll be back. There's a thunderstorm going on, and I have to go get the dogs. Do.
Keg is aboard, Colonel.
Copy that. 6. Get your fire team.
Break off! Break off! Hull breach! Reactor's flaring! Damn it, I'm losing her!
Savannah Actual, can you hear me? Noble 6. Take your rounds.
Vessel's refueling track with a Covenant supercarrier. 76.
Yeah. Reach has been good to me. Time has come to return the favor. To make it count.
Is anyone looking? They're everywhere.
Move these civilians before it changes. Kilo 2-6s, Kilo 40, Covenant Corvettes raining hell on us. Find them. Hold on to your helmets. Kilo 40, request FPF sitrep. Come on, let's go. Fruits!
side of the hall there, Lieutenant.
Talking about.
Go ahead, try it on, Spartan.
Other side, on my mark. 3,
The bullfrogs.
Back birds can land.
Try and keep up, Spartan. There's the pad. East end of that Spartan. Over here.
And I missed. Okay, I'm back. You can... Oh man, that was close. Almost started over. But...
Sergeant Major!
So I was talking about how I was... My boot drive, my C drive, was acting really weird. Like after doing all those file copies, it just slowed to a halt. And so what I ended up doing was I cloned it. There was a good program called, it's like Macrium, and it's free. There's a pro version and a home version, but I didn't need any of the features. I just needed to clone the drive. So what a clone is, it's like a backup, but it's a little bit different in the sense that you can actually boot off the drive. Usually with a backup, Windows would restore it. And so what a clone is it's, you know, kind of how it says, it's an exact copy of the hard drive. Windows doesn't know it's a new hard drive. Everything is copied over. Most, and this is the important thing, most authentication keys and piracy control stuff is kept the same. So if you have a registered product like from Adobe or everything, it stays the same. Most of those what's it called? Most of those product keys, they monitor by the motherboard. So if you change your motherboard and you're still using the same hard drive and everything, then they'll say, oh, you installed it on a new PC. You have to pay again, or you have to get onto tech support. And so that's not what happens when you clone a hard drive. And so the programs don't really know that the hard drive's been cloned. But my problem was I had a 2 terabyte hard drive. I thought, oh yeah, I'll clone it onto a 3 terabyte hard drive, which you can do. You can go from smaller to bigger. But the problem was I had the master boot partition. And so it can only handle 2 terabyte hard drives, not 3. So that sucked because I spent all that time cloning to a 3 terabyte, and it just couldn't boot off it. But the good news is that I repartitioned it to be just 2 terabytes of the 3. So now it's working. That's how I'm streaming and everything. So that was really the last thing I really needed to do. I'm still not committing to a schedule because I have other work I have to do with photography and everything. It's not so much photography projects I'm working on. It's dealing with archives and everything. I'm coming up with a timeline of events and stuff from things I've taken pictures of. And so right now the timeline spans from like 2002 and it goes till 2019. So it's a big project and it sucks. Because it's not for anything like creative that I'm doing, and it's more for legal stuff. And it doesn't pertain to me. I'm not getting sued or anything, but it is annoying.
Objective in sight, Commander.
And so I still have to oh no. Oh no, I thought it couldn't happen. Thank goodness we have the checkpoint. And so I am dealing with a lot of that. And this pelican's gonna hit me.
Objective in sight, Commander. No sign of Johnson or his team.
Understood. Chief, clear an LZ, then get inside the tower.
Oh, I bet you it was that same Banshee. That same Banshee.
Objective in sight, Commander. No sign of Johnson or his team.
Johnson's gone.
Chief, clear an LZ, then get inside the tower.
I'm not letting any of them get behind me. All those years of drone flying finally pay off. Whoa. We have a situation.
Find your own kill. Take this to the pit with you.
We got a hammer for a hunter. Hammer for a hunter. This was tragic. Thought I could hide in this corner. Gonna creep around a little bit. My hesitation was not killing my ally, Mr. Elite.
You're not worthy of our scorn, Bruce.
Do. This is unfortunate. My shields really aren't what they used to be.
Darken this tower and the barrier will fall. Go, Spartan. We have no time to waste.
No. The good thing about these invisible ones is they seem to always have the flame grenade. And the flame grenade's the best. The best. I mean, it's kind of the worst because it's kind of terrible for the person you use it on. I'm just gonna let them come to me. There we go.
Hit the switch, Chief, and the barrier will fall.
Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Here we go.
Now, Prophet. Your end has come. the gods, brace for impact!
These flood are annoying. The next level's gonna be fantastic.
Shipmaster, what's your status?
Significant damage. Weapons system disabled.
Move to a safe distance. Stay away from the flood.
Why would the parasite come here?
The Ark is out of range of all the active installations. Priority, we must contain this outbreak before...
First, we stop.
All the active installations. Wink, wink, wink. You guys are gross. It's kind of funny. I'm allergic to the planet. But I got a hold of some Skittles for Easter. It's like, oh, what a nice surprise. And so usually I stick with M&Ms. I'm allergic to corn. And M&Ms, they do have corn syrup. But it's in the casing and it's not that much. But Skittles are like pure corn syrup. Most hard candies are. Good hard candies are made, from straight sugar, but like hard kind of candies that are mass produced use a lot of high fructose corn syrup. And so I'm allergic to that. But anyway, so I was like, it's not going to be that bad. I'll just have a few. So I ate like 2 or 3 of them. This was 2 days ago, before I went to bed. And I was like, you know what? It is bad. And so I'm stuck. And so I was like, because I had my throat was getting all itchy and everything, and I've been having problems with my neck area. And so I was like, this is weird. And so the next morning I woke up and I had, these, 2 red dots. And I was like, oh man, that's weird. Because there are things that make me break out into hives. But this was like such a specific area. Because usually it's like all over. I'm like, this is weird. And then, so that was 2 days ago. And still hadn't gone away. And I was like, what? So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. But before then, I've been having allergic reactions to everything. In terms of in the air, and I don't know if it's allergies. I have hay fever, but as you get older, your allergies can change. And so I'm still very much allergic to hay and everything. But it changed in where I'm allergic to corn, wheat, soy, walnuts, and peanuts. So I didn't always have food allergies, but I went from having none to having pretty much everything. And the thing that's hard, not like, oh, it's so hard, I can't survive. The thing that's hard is that they're usually substitutes of each other. So if you go to the market and it says, gluten-free, and you're like, oh yeah, because I can't have wheat. You think, oh great, it's gluten-free. Except it's made with corn instead of wheat. And I'm allergic to corn. And so it's still a big problem. Everything I get, I have to read the ingredients. But don't know why I was telling this story. I think it was the Skittles. There we go. So yeah, oh, the hives. So I've been, breaking out into hives more often. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to clean up everything. So I've been mopping. I have HEPA filters set up like everywhere. Before I had them in like one room, which is my bedroom, but now I have it in this office. And so I have it in my office and everything, and so that's helped. But still, it's ridiculous because when it becomes too dusty, it's just like.
Both scarabs down. Well done.
It just takes over. There we go.
The flood scales the Citadel's far wall.
People are getting angry at me.
Prophet will die by mine. Not this.
Calamity! If only we had more time!
Dude. Hold on. How long has it been getting 2 frames per second?
It asked, and I answered. For a moment of safety, I loosed.
Damnation amongst the stars.
Faithful, stand firm. Though our enemies crowd around us, we tread the blessed path. In a moment I will light the rings, and all who believe shall be saved.
Chief, how close are you?
Not close enough.
That the best you got? Oh, come on. Impress me. Stop! You imbecile! He wants you to kill him. I'd prefer that you did not. What's the matter, big shot? Can't start your own party? I admit, I need your help. That secret dies with all the
rest. Johnson, sound off.
Get out of here!
Not without you.
You delay the inevitable. One of you will light the rings. You cannot hope to kill them all.
You're right.
Do it. Me, then you. Now. No! Your forefathers wisely set aside their compassion, steeled themselves for what needed to be done. I see now why they left you behind. You were weak, and gods must be strong.
shoot. But listen. Let me lead you safely to our foe. Only you can halt what he has set in motion.
Gross. It's like when you mix up a bowl of macaroni. Macaroni and cheese. Oh man, this ain't good. I'm gonna hide over here. This aggression will not stand. It will not stand.
The parasite would follow. Undoubtedly, this is the heretic's doing.
They blame everything on the heretic. Don't take responsibilities for themselves. Oh man, that's not what I meant.
Beast is using a hammer.
I'm trying to be like a little bit more conservative with how much ammo I use. Grunting into the microphone.
Undoubtedly, this is the heretic's doing.
I don't know why I'm struggling. I don't know why. This is normal. This isn't heroic. This isn't legendary.
The path will overwhelm you.
I'm just gonna try to use the grenades. Okay. Oh, look. There we go. We got 9 more whatevers. Power.
So far are we along the path that I must stray to hear the constant patter of it. Know this, my brothers. They may foul the way with their shard of broken bones, but they will not stop the journey.
The spike grenade.
Stop the rings. Save the rest.
Can you see, Arbiter? The moment of salvation is at hand.
It will not last.
Your kind never believed in the promise of the sacred ring.
Lies for the weak, beacons for the deluded. I will have my revenge. On a prophet, not a plague.
My feet tread the path. I shall become a god.
You will be food, nothing more.
No! I am truth, the voice of the Covenant.
So, you must be silenced.
Me and my friends were like, wow, it took a dark turn. Because when we didn't used to play with, subtitles on, and so you could see that it's, and, so you must be silenced. But when we heard it, when Halo 3 first came out, we were like, oh man, the Arbiter, he's cursing up a storm. We thought he essentially said, something to the effect of butthole. You must be silenced. So it was funny now that I play with it on subtitles. It's interesting because there's a lot of things that are, kind of cut out of Halo. Like in Halo Reach, there's a couple of times when it's fading to black, but there's still dialogue going on, but I guess for whatever reason it's muted in the cutscene, but the script, it still has it in the subtitles.
I can barely keep hold of her, Chief. No way I can pick you up.
So sometimes things get left in on the subtitles that's not there in the actual voiced dialogue. Oh man, I hesitated. I'm just gonna jump. This is kind of a speed run. Giving them a grenade for when they wake up. And gonna hide over here.
I'm a thief, but I keep what I steal.
So I hit that one guy in the face. But he didn't die, but his friends around him did die.
What do you see?
Master Chief is hallucinating. the ring you destroyed.
When did you know?
Just now. But I had my hopes. What will you do?
Light it.
Then we are agreed. A tactical post will completely eradicate the local infestation. I will personally oversee the final preparations, though it will take time to fabricate.
How will you light
So I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back.
Transports make it out in one piece.
Hell, we've all got orders to evacuate. Guess some of us just don't like leaving a job half finished.
Copy, Delta 1-5. Can you... Mayday, port engine's hit. We're going in. I'm gonna try to set her down. Warrants unavailable at this time. Over. This is civilian transport 6 Echo 2. I need to go now, Sergeant Major. Hold on, Echo 2. Stop now. As soon as something frees up, you'll be the first to... Not good enough. I've got 600 souls on board, Sergeant Major. I can't wait any longer. Oh my God. Mayday! Mayday! 6 Echo 2, can you maintain altitude? Negative! We're going down! Son of a...
Troopers! We need to push him back off our...
I will trade you your pistol.
Get it armed.
Sergeant Major, Covenant are banging on my bay door. I got families and wounded on...
No mercy.
They've reached the landing bank.
Copy that. Now or never, Sparky.
Missile defense online.
Okay, I'm back. We're like almost done. Cortana's not that long of a level. It is a frustrating, gross, and very confusing level, but it's not that long. And if you know the tricks, which I'm not saying I do, normally I know my exact way around Cortana, but the last time I did a game capture before we did Halo 3 on normal. So I did a quick run through of Halo 3 to capture the game, and then I created a whole set of GIFs. And so now when I tweet out on Thumbs United on Twitter, I have a GIF that I made for Halo 3 with the level we're going to do. So I'm going to set it up so that people can download them from my website. But right now I have it all set up where I have all of the levels. And each folder, each folder is a level, and it has like an average of 90 GIFs per level. So a lot of the GIFs I'm using for Halo that you see me tweet out are things I've actually done myself. There aren't that many Halo GIFs that you can find. You might, go to Giphy and search on Twitter and be like, oh, there are a ton of GIFs. But it doesn't return them in search. Unless there's something popular with Halo going on. Because if you just search for Halo out of the blue, it's like the same 50 things over and over. So that's why I made my own. So there's more variety. Oh man. Well, this actually solves the problem. I wanted 2 of these, and they brought them to me. That was funny. Did you see we had 117 117 rounds left? I messed it up by reloading. Just gonna sneak on past if they will allow me. This is kind of a bottleneck area. Please give me a checkpoint.
You came for her. We exist together
Hoping for a checkpoint.
in one grave.
Collection of lies. That's all I am. Stolen thoughts and memories.
And yet, perhaps a part of her remains.
Okay, so we're coming up to the part that sucks. By like a lot. It's extremely disorienting. Extremely. So we drop down, and I always try to remember which way it is you go. But I think what you do is you have to go straight, and then maybe over here. Yeah. So we did it. That was the secret.
Don't look at me. Don't listen.
You can die now. Yeah. I got stuck. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Time has taught me patience, but basking in new freedom, I will know all that I possess!
I'm getting grumpy. Okay, so we're almost halfway done. I know I went in a huge circle. That was mainly for my shields. hide in between all the environment stuff. I was so close. So close. Almost made it. This seems like a shotgun situation. Maybe I'll use the grenades more often if I feel like it. Just gonna ignore all of them. And we did it.
I have walked the edge of the abyss. I have seen your future and I have learned.
Submit! End her torment and my own!
This might have been a bad choice, getting the carbine against the flood. We got the epic drums. You pretty much just sidestepped everyone, which is how I like to play.
Show me what she hides, or I shall feast upon your bones!
This is UNSC AI serial number CTN0452-9. I am a monument to all your sins.
And jump.
You found me. But so much of me is wrong. Out of place. You might be too late.
You know me. When I make a promise.
You keep it. I do know how to pick 'em.
Lucky me. Do you still have it?
The activation index from the first Halo ring. A little souvenir I hung on to, just in case. Got an escape plan?
Thought I'd try shooting my way out. Mix things up a little.
Just keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Okay, let's go. We've done pretty well. It's taking us around 10 minutes to get to this point.
It is revealed.
10-ish minutes.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high
Oh
charity.
man, I almost fell over the edge. Twice. Oh man, I thought... Well, to be honest, I thought I wasn't going to make it. But I was surviving so long that I was like, maybe I will make it. But in truth, the issue was I forgot I had a shotgun.
This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high charity.
The other issue was I didn't aim well with the shotgun, which is kind of insulting because your shotgun is just aim in the general direction.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high charity.
Oh man, we were so happy that it's only taken me 10 minutes to get to that point. But now
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high charity.
I've never struggled with this part. Usually I struggle later on, but never with that one part.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high charity.
I can't get a sword. I don't know. I ran up to the box. I pressed the button for the sword. And it would not give it to me. And then the box kept moving around.
We need to buy some time.
There we go.
This reactor,
The problem was there was that cloaking button.
destroy high charity.
Oh, the struggle is real.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high charity.
Next time, everyone gets the flame grenade. Everyone. I'm priming it now.
We need to buy some time. This reactor, start a chain reaction. Destroy high charity.
There we go. man. I was getting away with myself. Getting carried away. Still have that one. This place about to blow.
We need to get to Halo. Destroy the flood once and for all.
Let's take the high ground. Found this nice hidey hole, but it turns out it's the wrong hidey hole. There's another place. Oh man, those spores are terrible. This is the hidey hole that I was supposed to find.
I've got a friendly contact. Who would be crazy enough to come in here? Wait, you two made nice?
Here we go. We did it. We did it. It's taking us like an average of 30 minutes per level. No, I take that back. It's taking us an average of 45 minutes per level. Oh man, we're getting achievements. Accolations, as they say. It is nice to be... Oh man. That's weird. I guess I played Halo, this level, Halo on normal, and that was the last level. Cortana was the only level I haven't finished on normal. It makes no sense.
We are aboard. Humans and elites. Will you not come with us, brother? No. This is our fight. And I will see it finished.
Johnson, do you have the frigate?
Yes, ma'am. I'll land her as close to the control room as I can.
Safe is better than close, Sergeant Major.
Roger that. And ma'am, it's good to have you back.
Halo. It's so new, unfinished. I'm not exactly sure what will happen when we fire it.
We'll head for the portal. And we'll all go home.
Ha ha ha. I aim to misbehave. Got my trusty sword. He had a sword, Mel. How cool is that? I'm quoting Serenity, the Firefly movie.
Did you think me defeated?
Should have been defeated.
Control room's at the top of that tower, Chief. Go!
Arbiter's just stomping on him. Stomp. And jump, jump, jump. You get a grenade. Kind of teasing them a little bit. Get just close enough that they run. Oh man. My mistake was I saw the person had, not the person, the Flood had a shotgun, and I fumbled my sword. Lunge. I'm gonna creep around the corner. I want the shotgun. I want to keep the rocket. We're gonna be kind of fuel efficient and only give a little bit of flame. That didn't work. And jump. Oh my goodness. That was horrific. Horrific.
I got you covered, Chief. Meet you at the top of that tower.
Surviving.
Keep moving, Chief. I got your back.
And there's Johnson.
Blood are crawling all over that tower. Watch yourself.
So much fire. That's kind of overkill. Now there's like the auto turret.
You in there? Open the damn door.
Put that one there. Grab this one. Put it over here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Was that the monitor? You didn't tell me he was here. Well, we are finally doing what he wanted.
I don't really like it when games have it so you have to do waves of enemies. In my free time, about maybe 2 months ago, it was in February, I was playing Gears of War 4, I think it was. Yeah, it was Gears of War 4, and there's so many times where it's like you get to a new place and it's like, oh, look, you have waves. And it's just like, oh. I like to keep moving, so having to, stop and stay in one place and have the enemy keep coming after you, it's not fun. And like Gears of War 4, I mean, they took it to kind of extreme. They're like, oh, you have the replicator and you can make your own fortifications and all that stuff. And it's like, no, I don't. It's still not fun. I mean, it was a good game, but those sections were just like, you know what? It didn't add anything.
Open up. Coast is clear.
Not for long. I'm tracking additional dispersal pods. They'll be hitting any minute.
Chief, Arbiter, let's move.
Oh man, I should have kept the assault rifle. What's happening next?
Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
It's trying to rebuild itself on this ring.
Hurry! Control room's close.
Yank me, Chief.
I'm not gonna lose her, too.
Don't just go throwing around chips. What if it fell off the edge? What if there was a fumble?
Oh, hello. Wonderful news. The installation is almost complete.
Terrific.
Yes, isn't it? I have begun.
Guilty Sparks like, I don't know. I kind of think that was sarcasm from Johnson.
We don't have a few more days.
But a premature firing will destroy the Ark.
Deal with it.
Will destroy this installation. Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Absolutely unacceptable! Protocol dictates action! I see now that helping you was wrong! You are the child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring is mine.
Well, that's not very nice. We got an angry eyeball.
You do not deserve this ring. I have kept it safe. It belongs to me.
Not for long.
Pew.
Kick his ass.
Here he comes again. Wakey, wakey.
My eye. Do you mean to blind me?
You know, that was a good shot. I thought I had the Spartan laser, though, and not the rocket launcher.
I'm getting you out of here.
No, you're not. No, don't let her go. Don't ever let her go. Send me out with a bang.
Chief, I'm so sorry.
sorry, Spartan. But come.
You know, the Master Chief doesn't really have a good track record of people surviving the missions he goes on. I mean, you think about it. Gets on the Pillar of Autumn in Halo 1, Halo C. Everyone aboard the Pillar of Autumn dies, kind of. If you read the books, Johnson and a few others make it out, but
The frigate. We still have.
not many. Essentially, one Pelican full of people make it out
The dawn is on.
of oh, I was doing so well. Make it out. You know, Halo 2, a bunch of people die. Pretty much the whole ship from Halo 2 that Miranda has. I forgot what it was called. Maybe it was called Forward Unto Dawn.
Even in death, your sergeant guides us home.
The dawn. Of course. The frigate. We still have a chance.
Not that I could hide in my safe place, but it was not that safe. And jump. The problem is those auto turrets that I set up before. Once you turn on the spark, they turn on you.
The dawn. Of course. The frigate. We still have a chance.
And jump, jump.
Find the doorway in the cliffs, Chief. The dawn is on the other side.
Let's go find the door. And that sentinel's just eyeballing me. Now we're just gonna try to run through here. We got a checkpoint, so not too worried. Everyone seems to be occupied with themselves.
Don't let this ring be the end of us, Chief.
Kind of evaded them. And we are going to see if we have this rare bug that happens where sometimes you can get in the Warthog and it will usually spawn.
Come on, Spartan. Go, go, go!
How would it happen? So you saw it spawned the Arbiter. I have done it. Not several times in a row, but over the course of several years. I've had multiple times you can get in the Warthog and there will be no Arbiter. You just drop on yourself. And I don't know what triggers it, but sometimes you just make it off the ring without him. I mean, he's there in the cutscene. That's not that big of a bug. It's just he's not here on the mad dash. wheeling and dealing. So fingers crossed we do this in one go. I say that and then I almost fall off the edge. There we go. Now he safely got back in.
Charging sequence at 30%.
And then land.
50%, Chief.
They're doing pretty good. Pretty good. If I don't land in that hole. That was getting scary. With a lot of things in life, you go where you look. So if you're, bicycling and, you look to the left over your shoulder, usually the bike and you will steer to the left. And it's the same with the driving a car. Kind of say if you're going to get in an accident, if you're looking, to the side of the road, sometimes you'll end up on the side of the road. But the same is true with the Warthog, where if you're looking up like that, it'll land better. But if you're looking at like a hole, the Warthog will probably drift straight into it.
Got it, Chief! Jump! Floor it! Right into the hangar!
We did it! We did it! And within our time frame too. Thank everyone for coming out. We don't have a schedule anymore. It's pretty much when I have free time. And then I'm going to be doing more creative stuff, but not right away. I have to set some stuff up in the back end, kind of, because our creative streams are going to be more multifunctional now. And so I'm gearing up to get that stuff ready, which I'm very excited for. A lot of it is I'm kind of doing all this research and stuff with online services and programming and everything. So I want to get it all figured out how I'm gonna do it before I do it. So that way I don't. Because a lot of times if you don't do your research, you'll pay like $50 a month for one company, and then you only use one of their features, and then you find out that one feature you could be using with some other company for like $5 a month. So that's what I'm looking up. I'm looking up what I need to program myself and what is cost effective for using other providers. But I'm very excited for that. Story shorty. I don't know what that means. The narrative navigator. I haven't gotten that before.
For us, the storm has passed. The war is over. But let us never forget those who journeyed into the howling dark and did not return. For their decision required courage beyond measure, sacrifice, and unshakable conviction that their fight, our fight.
But yeah, so I don't know when I'll be live again. We're going to be doing kind of a concentration of Halo for a little bit, because usually what I used to do was I would alternate between a creative stream and Halo, but we're going to be doing kind of Halo by itself while I kind of educate myself, and then we'll start doing kind of batches where we're going to do visual audio books. And so we'll do like maybe read a whole book, which would be like 5 or 6 streams, and then go back to Halo and go back and forth like that. So it's kind of going to be more based on task. Instead of doing multitasking, we're going to be doing finish one thing and then go back to the other.
Things look different without the Prophet's lies clouding my vision. I would like to see our own world, to know that it is safe. Fear not, for we have made it safe. By your...
Arbiter.
Take us home.
So yeah, this is very exciting. We just have Heroic and Legendary of Halo 3, then we have Halo 4, and we will be done with the Master Chief Collection. I had someone in chat bring to my attention if I'm going to do the lasso achievements.
I thought I'd lost you.
And I don't know. I haven't decided. We might. It depends. It depends on how excited I still am with Halo after we beat Halo 4, but we might do that. And
When Halo fired, it shook itself to pieces.
yeah, so we're gonna do Halo 4. Of course, after we finish Halo 3, Legendary, Heroic and Legendary. But probably by the time we beat Halo 5 on Legendary, Halo Infinite will be out. So that will be very exciting. I was actually getting myself psyched up. I was watching trailer number 2 and everything.
But you did it. Truth and the Covenant, the Flood. It's finished.
It's finished.
I'll drop a beacon, but it'll be a while before anyone finds us. Years, even.
Years.
I'll miss you.
Wake me when you need me.
And the Master Chief is sleepy because he would be tired. I want to thank everyone for coming out. See everyone next time. You can follow on Twitter at Thumbs United. I will announce my next stream there. And I post a lot of photography photos and landscape and mainly landscape photography on that Twitter handle. But I thank everyone for coming out. See everyone later. Bye-bye.